Yo, guys, what's going on? I'm Real Mac 11, back at it again with another video. So, the recent news here coming out of the first-person genre, coming from Battlefield, is that there's going to be a Battlefield Premium package that you can buy for $49.99. It's going to be much like the Season Pass from Call of Duty. Now, in this package, it's saying that you get new guns, new maps, 4 new maps every couple of months, and like 16 new weapons that are going to be put in the game every couple of months. And then it also says that you're going to get early access to said maps, which I don't know what that exactly means. But, yeah, I mean, whatever's going on with that, that's going to happen. And, so I was watching a couple recent videos. You know, I like to watch the new early access videos on the Battlefield community, and a couple of those YouTubers, the bigger YouTubers in Battlefield, they were talking about how, you know, they were upset about it, but more importantly, in the comments section, pretty much everyone was just outraged by the fact that they're putting premium content into Battlefield. And, you know, a lot of the people are saying, hey, this is going to fragment the community, this is going to mess up the game we love. And I understand that. Trust me, I'm a COD player. You know what I mean. I play COD. I play Titanfall, and I get it, man. I bought the season pass for Titanfall and for COD. I mean, I'm just look at Black Ops 3. This map that I'm playing right here. This is like the second time I've ever even played this map, and it's been out for 2 months yet. So I get what they're saying. Like, it's gonna. So what happens is, what ends up happening is you get a lot of these players where. You know, people will buy a lot of the DLC content. People will play that. It'll fragment the community. It makes lobbies harder to find. It makes games harder to find. And then once everybody's kind of done playing the DLC, everybody kind of reverts back to the vanilla plain, you know, the vanilla plain playlist, and they stop playing the DLC. And that's sad because a lot of the DLC has some really, really good maps, but a lot of people don't get to play them because no one else buys them. Plus, you get gypped yourself if you bought the season pass, because then you don't even get to play the new maps, because every time they come up in rotation, the lobby can't get filled because no one owns all that content. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I think the Battlefield community, they're smart, to be honest, and they're pissed off for a good reason. They see what's happening to the COD community now. They see what's going on, man. They're watching this content. They're watching what's happening to the COD community. I mean, the COD community is getting ripped apart, man. Supply drops. I think a supply drop's like cancer, right? So you get supply drops in the game, or so you get, you know, supply drops in one game, and then it spreads to every other game, right? Just like cancer. You get cancer in one part of your body, and then it spreads to every other part of your body. Then you fucking die, right? So supply drops are doing basically the same thing to COD. You know what I mean? Like, so pretty much, the Battlefield community knows this. I think they understand that. I think they realize this, and they're pissed off about it, and I would be too. But none of that really matters, and I'm going to explain to you guys why. Look, Activision made $1 billion in 1 quarter. Activision made $1 billion in 3 months. You don't think EA is sitting over there looking at Activision numbers thinking, damn, I want a piece of that pie? Because let me tell you, Jack, they're going to get a piece of that pie, man. $1 billion in 3 months? $1 billion is 1,000 million, guys. Not 100 million. It's 1,000 million. Man, Pablo Escobar didn't make $1 billion in 3 months, and he was selling cocaine. Shit, man. Philip Morris, you know, Marlboro, they don't make $1 billion in 3 months, and they're selling cigarettes. These guys, look, man, business guys are smart, man, and business guys talk to other business guys, okay? These guys over at Activision are probably talking to some of the board members over at EA like, hey, man, we made $1 billion in 3 months selling virtual shit that doesn't even exist in real life. Man, you guys better get on board with this shit. That's how businessmen talk to each other, guys. And like, excuse me, my voice was going out. But that's how businessmen talk to each other, guys. And they are going to tell their buddies. And dude, there's nothing we can do about it. I'd love to sit here and say, oh, we could boycott supply drops and this and that. But hey, look, Jack, that's not going to happen, man. So pretty much we're screwed, guys. Like, supply drops will be in Battlefield 1. I guarantee you supply drops will be in Titanfall, because EA, if I'm not mistaken, owns Respawn Entertainment, or is their publisher, or however that goes. So Titanfall 2, if Titanfall 2 doesn't get supply drop, Titanfall 3 damn sure will. And I can guarantee you that Battlefield 1 is already getting geared up to have supply drops in it. I mean, these guys talk to each other, man. They talk to each other, and investors don't give a shit about video games, guys. Investors give a shit about one thing only. That's ROI, man. Return on investment, alright? So if they invest in these games, they're going to want a return on that money. And greed is endless, guys. It doesn't matter how much Battlefield makes without supply drops. Just by them knowing that Activision made $1 billion in 3 months, man, they want a piece of that pie, and they're going to go after it. You can already see how they're gearing up for it. Look how they're bringing that premium content to Battlefield or whatever, with new weapons and new this. And you know, at first, it'll be just like what happened with Treyarch, guys. At first, you know, EA will put pressure on DICE. Hey, man, you guys, you know, you got to put supply drops in the game. We got to step up sales, blah, blah, blah. Even though they don't, because it's a AAA title, and they're going to make a bunch of money regardless. But greed knows no bounds, fellas. Greed knows no bounds. So they're going to be, EA is going to be like, hey, you know, DICE, you got to step it up. And DICE is going to try to satisfy them and be like, okay, we'll put cosmetic-only shit in the game, blah, 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 blah. And they'll do that for a while, you know, and then nobody will buy that shit because, you know, we don't buy cosmetic-only anything. But as soon as EA hits them with that, you know what, the sales numbers aren't looking that good for the last month. You guys are going to have to do something else, blah, blah, blah. DICE, EA is going to force DICE's hand, and they're going to be putting 10, 20 weapons in every month, man. And they're all going to be in a Jack Roulette supply drop system, guys. You can bet your ass on that. I guarantee you that we will have supply drops in Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2. There's no way around it, guys. Like, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna take it even a step further, guys. I wouldn't be surprised that in like 5 years we get all these games for free, and then they just sell us on supply drops. Like, look, you pay $60 for the game, $50 for the season pass, and then, you know, you spend money on supply drops, and you spend way more money on supply drops than you spend on the game and the season pass combined, man. So I guarantee you, like, all right, let me give you an example, right? If you guys don't believe me, look at cell phone games now, right? All the cell phone games, Mobile Strike, all that shit you see commercials on your YouTube, favorite YouTubers for, all those games are free to play. But if you actually want the good shit in them games, you got to pay, baby. You got to get out mommy and daddy's credit card. You got to pay, shit. So I wouldn't be surprised that, like, if COD, Titanfall, Battlefield, if these games weren't absolutely free, and then what ends up happening is just, you know, you just buy content. You want this badass weapon that's overpowered? Boom, give me $5. Oh, $5 doesn't get you the game? Give me another $5. Give me another $5 till you finally hit the jackpot on the roulette system to give you the gun. And, you know, you can miss me with that bullshit about, oh, you know, they're gonna just sell the guns outright for a flat fee. The fuck they will. Are you kidding me? When you gotta spend $50 to get one weapon versus $5 to get the weapon you actually want, you think they're gonna go for that? They're not going for that. I guarantee you won't be able to buy shit. Whatever gun you want, you will not be able to just buy it outright for $2.99 micro DLC. Micro DLC is dead. Not when they got supply drops, man. Supply drops are gonna be the future. I guarantee you, like, let's say we're on COD 8 right now, or COD 9. I don't know how many CODs exactly have came out yet, but man, COD 15, COD 16, they'll be free 99, and all you have to do is pay for all the supply drops that you want, and, you know, all the in-depth, all the good shit, all the good content that's really good. Like, this is what'll happen. All the weapons will suck and blah, 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 blah. But if you buy supply drop content, you'll get access to all the good weapons. You'll get all the good weapons. And that's how it's going to ride, man. That's how it's going to be, guys. And you can dislike the shit out of this video if you want to. But, hey, man, I'm just a business person talking to you from a business standpoint. I understand business. I went to school for business. These are things I get. There's no turning back, man. Again, guys, greed will always fuck up something pure. Greed knows no bounds. And that's the world we're living in right now, guys. I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just the messenger. Like, and it is what it is. And if you think, you think I might be bullshitting or I'm not making any sense, but mark my words, guys. Battlefield 1 will have supply drops. Titanfall 2 will probably have supply drops. And every game going forward, first-person shooter or not, will have supply drops. Look, man, they made $1,000 million in 3 months, guys. That's like, Jesus, I don't know, is that like $10 million a day? So they make $10 million a day on supply drops in Black Ops 3? You don't think EA is going to get a piece of that action, man? They're dying to get a piece of that action. They're already implementing premium content. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just, dude, it's inevitable, guys. It's inevitable. I'm just keeping it real. That's how I feel, man. And there's no bandwagon. There's going to be no save Battlefield, save COD shit, man. Because they'll justify it. Like when COD 15, COD 16 comes out, whatever it is, oh look, you get the game for free, you don't have to pay anything, you just, you pay for optional new weapons, you pay for optional stuff if you want it. But I guarantee you all them supply drops will have all the good weapons, all the overpowered shit, all the fun shit. It'll all be in supply drops. And their justification will just be, hey, well, you got the game for free, so why are you complaining? I'm just a messenger. I'm Real Mac 11, fellas, and I'm out of here.